saw a star fall from the heavens, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. Loading scriptures, loading blessings, loading hymns. Today, we're playing the Unholy Trinity. An odd game, but it fits my style. Now, I know absolutely nothing about this game.
September 21st, 1987. It's been 1 year since I first went inside that house. I have to finish what I started.
Oop.
What I am about to do has not been approved by the Vatican.
Okay. It's pretty loud. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Okay. Let's begin. There's multiple chapters. Holy crap. I don't know how to read Latin. Flashlight node, lantern node, turbo. Okay. So, let's play this. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. Have you forgotten already? This forest has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you will be. Pressing the escape key or the start button is a good place to start. Space the A button. Okay. Well, gamer instinct tells me I need to explore the road. Wait, I know this song. Oh, it's Moonlight Sonata in B minor. Or something. All the way across. Nice. Is this just an endless loop of walking? It's definitely an endless loop of just walking. Try once more, then we'll go back. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Screwy. Then go through that again. I guess we're going up here then. Give a map. Kind of. If that's the road, there's some kind of well in the middle. It looks like there's a tree or something this way. Yeah. A tree. Cross. Oh. Today I noticed Amy's favourite tree looked like it was dying. All the needles are falling off it and the bark is peeling. I guess it's more upset about it than Amy is. I guess I'm more upset than Amy is. She's totally absorbed in her volunteer work at the clinic. I guess it's good that she's found something she's passionate about. I've gotten ugly looks from some of the women at the book club. Kathy and her religious friends won't even talk to me anymore. Okay. Cross! I have no idea what that was, but it worked. Hey, Bambi! Okay, I saw the well on the map. Can we purge them? Yes. Gone. Oh, shit. I missed what I said. Can we? You're invited. Come celebrate Nate and Jason's 6th birthday. Oh, must be twins. That's a creepy ass clown. So they turn right at 1338, Snake Meadow Hill Road, and go straight past the well. Oh, well, at least we know the location. Hey, Bambi. Oh. My blessed bones. Kids and I miss you. More every day, the twins and Amy have started their next school year. Amy keeps asking we're going to be allowed to go to the real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. The twins are having no problem occupying their time. Yesterday, they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. All this just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till they come home. Okay. I don't remember there being bones on the map, but... Oh, nice! Old rickety cabin. Mine's house lies about 100 yards off Snake Meadow Hill Road. There is almost no driveway. Trees jut out in the middle of the gravel path. This is mostly covered in grass. It was different to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Alred seemed to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off to the right. Alred explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with the elements of the rites that have seemed to harsh the blaze of this. I read that totally wrong at the end. Oh, a key. Oh, I saw that. Gun! Bear my cross. Exercise the building. Is that Amy by any chance? I wonder. Oh, I saw that as well. Into the house once again. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us down the stairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Oh, she's downstairs in some restraints, is she? Amy's in the very back of the attic in a chair. Wait, what? Amy's in the attic. Amy was in the very back of the attic in a chair. Perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. So, basement, attic. I want to exercise this coat. Don't trust it. No. Fine. We exercise the painting. It looks weird. Oh, we can. Yes. Got a copy of the painting. Nice. We exercise the table. No. It's plant. We're going to exercise everything. There shall be no demons in this house. Does this really count as a horror game? Exercise the clock. No. Very quiet. There's something floating around with us. Exercise the TV. The table. This lamp. Everything must be exercised. Apart from me, I don't do exercise. Nope. Definitely possessed plant. No. Clock system. Okay, there's some weird. Oh. Yes, we killed the soul of the fridge. Okay. We killed the soul of this thing. We have to kill the soul of the cookie jar. Hi. What's this? Just a cobweb, I guess. No. There's a rocking horse, so that's definitely possessed. Oh, okay. I was trying to exercise the sheets, but thanks for writing. It's really brightened my day here for you. In your letter, you asked what's the weirdest thing I've seen on as a missionary. Oh, Jesus Christ. The area we're working in has lots of folks who practice Kumbamba. It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religion. One of the saints they worship is Saint La Murray, or Saint Death. Yesterday we talked to the boy about the 15. We were asked him if he was very afraid. He said no, but I have prayed to San Murray. He told us about the time when he stayed over at his cousin's house, and according to him, they prayed to some figure of San Murray, and the figure made things in the house move around. He got really quiet and scared looking after that. We told him he could pray to God and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to the church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up. Right to work, see you later. Okay. Exercise the watcher! Wash machine is holy. Okay, one of these is definitely possessed. Oh, so machine's possessed. No. Possessed. I'm surprised. Oh, good God. Aaron's parents could not enjoy witnessing the proceedings of the rite, along with circle and the things that were inside Amy feeding off her fear. Father Alfred asked me to take the Martins upstairs, and I was physically worn out by managing to get them back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother! Mother!" the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. For a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement. I went to check on the things and found Father Alfred lying on his back, unconscious with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair. Ooh. It's chasing me! It's chasing me! No! Cross! Cross! Ah! Where's my cross?
He is here.
Wait. I didn't. What? What? How did I get up here from the basement? Guess I was the only one who thought to check in on the attic. When I got up there, I was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, straight at me like when I first met her downstairs. Spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her or it. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name. In other instances, spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others. Nobody came. So I raised my crucifix and began the rites again. May the power of cheesus compel you. It's not a cross that I'm carrying, it's a block of cheese. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sent over this weird looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anesh about it next time we she looks like she could be from over there. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead. Maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working in the clinic. Okay. This rubber duck is clearly possessed. Ah! Where did that come from? Well, I'm dead. I know the word mortis. Mortis means death. The other Latin I actually know is certecito, swift and sure. But I have to know that for, work-related things. It's a signals thing. It's, I've got to go to the bottom. Cersicito is the motto of the Corps. So, okay. I know. I know Victoria Salt Mortis. That's where I know Mortis from. Victoria Salt Mortis means victory or death. That comes from my Raven Guards. Oh, she's chasing me again! Ah! Fuck's sake. Can I just stand on my cross and be like, be gone? I don't know what the anti-cheese is, to be honest. Right, we're going to try this one more time, but we're just going to keep our cross out the entire time. We just have to walk up to it. Right, something different happened there. Right, we can do this. We can do this. Question why we're in the bed. Right, we'll deal with the doll on that paper. Once we've dealt with Amy. Ah, damn it! Right, I figured out what we have to do there now. Let's just go. I don't care. I'm button mashing because I don't care. Just let me through. I figured it out. We just gotta have quick reactions. We can do this. Be gone, Satan! You. No, you. Oh, no. Ah! She's quick. Maybe we don't go in the bathroom. Yeah, it is kind of rude to walk in on a girl while she's in the bathroom, to be honest. This thing, definitely possessed. No. Oh no, not again. No, surprise, those things usually are possessed. Stupid games and press things. Oh, good God. Nope. Possessed toilet? No. Possessed dookie? No. I guess we get the two items in here that are possessed. I must execute the demons. May the holy grater fall before us. The cheese knife as well. Only the great Buddha shall save us. Okay, so no. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. No! Ah! Figured it out immediately. Right, so how do I get in here? Press enter, maybe? It seems like there's an interactable. Oh, space. No, space is cross. Strange. Oh, no, you don't, Amy. Right down to that basement. Not fun for your BS. Demon child. No. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing, to be honest. Maybe we are supposed to try and get in that door. She got closer and she almost had me. We'll try that door again. After which we'll try the living room. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. There's definitely something to do with this door. We just have to banish her so many times. She just might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what's happened to me. I want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in this exorcism of Amy Martin. They said in the paper about what happened isn't true. She's my superior. However, when I reconfronted her, she managed to cut the power to the house and her own parents with their... I have to go back to that house. The nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there, waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, I know that I love you. If I don't come back, I know that I love you. I'm sorry, John. Oh. Be gone! The great slicer!
God, what happened to you? Do you see my face is pretty?
Yes.
I have to finish what I started. She's my priest.
Ah! It's keys! In the name of the Buddha, the Cheddar, and the Holy Edam, I banish thee! Well,
Mortis.
unfortunately, the cheese knife got us. I figured there was something going on with that guy.
My God, what happened to you? Do you see my face is pretty?
Yes, I love the pixel
I have
face.
to finish what I started.
I wonder what this tree thing is in the background that we're seeing. Ah! Ah! Yeah! Jeez! Great Jesus protects! Oh, do we have to just avoid him? Oh shit, he came close, he's close, he's close, he's close, he's close, he's close. Yes, we just have to avoid. I think he's moving more every time he does his thing. This is an epic boss battle right here. If I've ever seen one before. Oh. Ah. Moves so quick. His moves are so hard. I don't think I can dodge him for long. No. People, send another priest. Oh, fuck, there's two of them. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Ah, she got me.
Mortis.
At least it's getting us on the second stage. I have to keep doing this over and over again. It's kind of annoying. Oh, god damn it. My reaction's just not quite there. We can do this. We can do this. I figured out the cross bit now. It flashes. Alright, maybe it done. Oh, I've got to...
Mortis.
They always come from the other side. Okay, I'm on to you, Amy. Didn't quite get it fast enough. We can do this. We can do this. You can't do it quick enough. What the hell? But I'm sick of you saying death. Okay? Say something else. Are we gonna get victorious? Oh, come on! It shouldn't matter if the cross is behind me or in front of me. I've still got the cross. The key wedge. Wait, so we can't use the cross to save us this time? Can we dodge? It's that one. Aha! We can dodge. Aha! I didn't see the flash. Shit. Ooh, that was close. This one. Ooh, close again. Come on. Yes! Yes! Fear, cheesus! Oh, shit, what the fuck? Okay. Different. She has a hand coming out of her face. Do not generally understand what's going on. I think we just have to dodge the symbol. Oh. Right, don't touch her while she's doing the thing. I think the centre of the stab was pretty safe. It looked like it anyway. Oh, I'm not. Okay, we figured it out, at least. Gotta avoid Amy as she's moving. Carry on doing the witchy thing. Go to the bottom right. Just getting faster. Oh, right. If the symbol touches us, then we also die. Okay. Don't touch Amy, don't touch the symbols. I think I figured out the symbol thing to start with, and I just didn't click. Shit, she's coming towards me. Definitely going top. And she's coming down to this bottom one next. Again. No, she's doing something weird. Oh, she had a Shadow Man then. Eat cheese! The power of cheese will save you! The power of cheese will improve your flavour! Only in cheese are you safe. Oh, she went outside. I searched her as mannequin. Definitely an evil mannequin. Be prepared. Kill her. No! Yes.
A gun with one bullet.
Oh, God. Nope, we can't use that door. Looks like a giant cigarette. Priest with a gun. Where did she go? This doesn't look like an ominous path going this way, does it? There's this song as well. Sounds familiar. Oh, maybe. No. Ah! Oh. So now what? I'm not killing her. I do not kill the innocent. It may push her in a well, but I'm not killing the innocent. Path this way. Never noticed before. I'm expecting to get a jump scare. Dear God. Dear God. We're all gonna die! Can we just leave now? Can't do anything. Definitely gonna get attacked. I know it's coming.
Morty. A gun with one bullet.
I know what I must do. This is probably gonna get us killed as well. Shoot the deer. Oh dear, oh dear. Gotta shoot the deer. I still don't know that tree thing in the background. It's like some kind of Cthulhu thing. Cthulhu. I got run over. Oh, that's great! That's amazing!
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night.
The holy cheese will save you. Nom nom nom. That was it.
My refuge. Because I have set my love upon Him, therefore will He deliver me. I shall call upon Him and He will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver
Yep.
me.
Cheese definitely will do all this. It will flavour your pizza and clog up your arteries.
Explain what happened at that house.
I can. She didn't eat enough cheese.
I can only have faith that I did the right thing.
If Amy had just eaten just a little bit more cheese, it would have been possessed by the grater. Ending 5 of 5. Oh. I'm guessing the other ones are shoot Amy. Probably shoot the deer. Push Amy in a well. Oh, wait, guys, oh. Police animal expertise investigate chupacabra remains found in... I listed the help of the local animal expert from the University of Connecticut but the remains of an unidentified animal were found near the Stirling. The remains of an animal which some residents are calling the chupacabra were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road. The motorist yesterday, the animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle and the parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say they initially investigated the gruesome scene because motorists who discovered the remains told them they appeared to be of a person after arriving at the scene. These concluded that the remains were of some kind of animal. As a matter of public safety, we wanted to be sure that what exactly we were dealing with, blah 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 blah. Who's an animal? New backgrounds unlocked. New chapter unlocked. Anyway, so that was the Unholy Trinity. We will do chapter 2 and chapter 3 at some point over the course of this month. But until then, guys, I'll see you all next time.